Hey guys, and welcome to the party. I don't have much time. I have exactly 38 seconds. So let's hurry. Thank you all for being here. There's plenty of room in the caravan, so climb aboard, but don't touch anything. Please make sure to like and comment on the episode, and subscribe to the podcast. That way, I can make more money to buy more crumpets. Oh, and leave us a rating so that I can rub my success in Solstice's face. Speaking of which, have you seen a green phoenix feather? Oh, and before we head out, one more thing. If you want to stay up to date on how the party's going, make sure to follow us on our social medias too. Okay, that's all the time we have. We gotta get going. So hop in the caravan, let's get this party started.
Hey party people, if you weren't able to catch the last episode of Dice Party, here's what you missed. Mint and Melody were still half a day behind Klokke on the road to Mount Hope when their journey took a dangerous turn. The episode opened up with them frozen in place, held at gunpoint by two bandits who had blocked the road with a fallen tree. Melody tried to draw her pistol, but didn't make it in time. Instead, she attempted to intimidate the attackers and play along while secretly gathering information. The two bandits introduced themselves as Trevor and Corbin, and Trevor revealed something unsettling. He was also a wolfear. He tried to persuade Mint to abandon his faith in Avacyn and join him, claiming that Mint had betrayed his own kind. While Trevor focused on Mint, Melody pretended to fetch gold from the trunk. She accidentally dropped a coin purse, and when Corbin bent down to pick it up, she struck, snaring him with a bola and choking him unconscious. Thinking fast, Melody hid Corbin in the trunk, disguised herself as him, and returned to Trevor. At the right moment, she attacked again, wrapping a bola around Trevor's neck as well. After a brief struggle, the two bandits were defeated and forced to flee, leaving their weapons behind. Before running off, Corbin dropped a strange warning. Mint should look into something called the True Children. With the danger past, Mint cleared the fallen tree from the road, Melody readied the carriage, and the two pressed on. As dawn broke, they finally reached the base of Mount Hope, one step closer to finding Klokke, and one step closer to whatever awaits them next. What is the True Children? And what will happen when they finally catch up to Klokke? Find out on this episode of Dice Party.
Meanwhile, we cut over to daybreak with Klokke. So, Klokke, we over on Mount Hope. It's the new day for you. You've been been hanging out with your friends and with Guntis and everything. I'm assuming getting your suit refilled with some nice spring water and everything like that. What would Klokke be doing? Sorry, gosh.
Are you okay?
I'm having a stroke.
Apparently, it was Eric the other day.
What would Clock Boy be doing at this time? Would he have spent the night in his old fashioned clock?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That must be a big ass clock.
Interesting. It's a clock owned by a giant.
It is a giant clock for him. It is not a giant clock for giants.
Like he was like, you must be small, and I was like, dude, no, like look up, like because he was under the impression of giants being like 20 feet tall or whatever. It's like no, they're way bigger than that. Like when you actually look them
essentially,
up.
like imagine like
I was gonna ask how big are giants?
So you see like that bookshelf there.
They're
first
actually really huge.
Somewhere between the 2 squares and the 3 squares, like somewhere in that length would probably be about how tall this clock is to us as people.
But
so it's like a
mid-size.
It's a mid-size clock.
But he's bigger than that.
If I'm a giant,
okay,
the clock that he would be living in would be either between 2 squares and 3 squares of that shelf right there, essentially. So like to me, that's normal. That's like an average. That's like a slightly big clock. You know, like a normal, like a bigger clock than normal, I guess.
The clock you keep trying to knock off my wall with your noggin?
Not that one. That's way too small. But then Klokke lived in a clock that size, but him being a 6-foot-tall frog, it was big enough for him to have basically a small apartment in. Klokke, how would you be spending your day, your morning or whatever, with, back in Guntis' house, refreshing, getting your stuff together, collecting your stuff for your suit and all that kind of stuff?
I would be explaining to Guntis the new armor I've been working on and how I'm going to need the new seal, a new seal placed on it. You know, after explaining like all the stories of like how I've been out in the adventure I've been on and the battles I've been in, and realizing that leather's good for a merchant. It's not good for a knight.
Leather does not do well out in the real world.
I'm now showing him my new armor based off of the schematic of my old armor, but now it's, made of a different material. Gonna need him to place the rune on it for the purification for water.
so that you can actually use the suit for the purpose of your body.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can walk around in that thing without dying.
Yep.
So yeah, with that, you're showing Guntus the shield, and Guntus is kind of looking, not the shield, the new armor.
Wait, what?
The new armor and everything. And he's looking at it and he says, "You need a new rune for it and everything, but are you gonna have trouble moving around in this thing?"
No, I'm a giant. It should be fine. I'm strong.
Well, no, I'm not saying you're not strong. Just saying that this previous suit was a lot lighter.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure I can definitely help you put the finishing touches on it if you need.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, other than he's like, you've been telling me all about your adventures and everything. Have you been having a good time? You've been having fun with your. I know this has kind of been a boring life for you thus far. I know you've been wanting to go off and see bigger things. So,
No, it was quite exciting. I mean, I learned a lot. Before I left, being around all the giants and all the histories and watching you make runes. Like, I don't know how to use them. Well, I mean, I know how to use them, but I'm not as proficient as you are. But, I mean, I understand them, and that's good knowledge. It's actually been helping a lot.
Well, you told me you did some of those. What was it? I forgot what specific type of rune you used on Joe's shop. But you...
Oh, yeah.
You put runes all over it, like, just because you were...
It was the rune for misfortune.
Yes.
Yeah.
You were like... And so he says, you remember the one for misfortune? Like, did it actually take effect, or did you just kind of... Was it more just, like, intimidation?
It's a good question.
It's like... I think that answers that question.
It seems like, it could have worked. I don't know.
It's like, well...
I was doing my best. I mean, the ones on my night iron work, so, they're finally all almost working now.
I'm just glad to see that you're okay. That's all I care about. I just want you coming back. As long as you can keep coming back in one piece.
Well, I'll point to my arm.
In all the pieces that you had originally, I should say.
That's fair. But if I ever come back missing some, I mean, I can obviously make more.
How's Emmett, by the way?
He's been doing great. He's been quite the good helper. He saved people.
He saves people?
He does.
What has he done to save people?
Well, I integrated him with a teleportation system.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah. I imbued him with vortex warp, so he just kind of... and, moves people. It's been great. More handy than I thought it would be.
I've been a giant my whole life. I've grown up around giants. And yet you still find ways to confuse me about our own magic.
Yeah. I may just look into things a little bit differently than you guys. When you've been around as long as giants have, you tend to just kind of traditionalize things. You stop asking why.
So Guntus gives you a little bit of help on the suit and everything to help you kind of get you find your... I've been around giants my whole life. Grew up with giants, and I used giant magic my whole life. You somehow have been able to confuse me on my own people's magic at any given turn. Quite impressive, actually.
I'm a good learner.
And so...
I think outside the box. Also, I'm going to be putting a resistance to necrotic damage on this.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Again, I don't know how you're doing this.
Very carefully, because there are people out there that do that, and we encountered one recently, and, no thanks. That has a sting on it you don't want to feel. More than once.
Was that the dangerous guy on the island? The bad guy?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. That guy.
That guy.
That guy.
Well, I'm glad to have you back here. How long are you gonna be staying before you head out?
Oh, probably not long. I just needed to get some things taken care of and clear my head. Not used to working with other people. Not used to this much action. I wanted action. I wanted adventure. This was a whole lot of adventure all at one time. So, careful what you wish for, I guess. It's still more action than, some people around here get.
Well, there's a lot of people
just walking around with their sword like they're somebody.
He says, I know that you and Soltis don't really see eye to eye in a lot of things, so I just want to make sure that I know he seems rough around the edges, but he has been out adventuring. He's seen some things.
I don't know. Things I've talked about, he just doesn't seem like he's ever seen those things before, so I don't think he's seen a whole lot.
Well, he hasn't been across realities like you have, but he's traveled the realms. He's been out. There's a reason why he's a knight. It's
because he knows someone.
Klokke telling the hard truths over there.
Gosh, Klokke's just like, tell us how you really feel, man.
A lot has happened to Klokke since he's been gone. He's just like, I ain't taking no crap from nobody no more.
With this. I'm gonna find that green phoenix. I'm gonna shove that feather up your ass.
The fire
Take that, Soltis.
The fire has been ignited in this giant.
I'm gonna find that green phoenix, motherfucker. So he says, regardless, I'm glad to see that you're safe. Now let me ask you, would you have told Guntus about the dire situation, or would you just told him about the adventures you've been on?
I would have told him in the same passive way I talk about everything else.
Yeah. He's like,
I almost died. I had some uncooperative companions at the time.
I was not uncooperative.
We almost broke reality. We're actually trying to fix reality.
Yeah.
In the process of putting the reality multiverse back together.
No big deal.
Just trying to weave it back in.
I had a moment of lapse in judgment. Almost put the caravan inside my bag of holding and ripped the tear in space time. It's been it's been a rough go. I'm not on my game. That's why I came home.
As you do.
We don't do that. We don't do that here. No. What happens? He goes, I know you said you're only going to be here for a day. You kind of seemed to mention that some bad things were happening. You didn't put a lot of stress on it, so I'm not quite sure how desperate it is.
Well, I mean, all of reality is at stake right now.
Okay, that sounds bad.
So, I mean, that's a pretty big deal, I think.
That sounds very bad.
Jack Marius is really ticked off about all this. He's the leader over in Onyx City.
Oh, of the council.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, of all him.
The keepers, yeah.
Yeah. All the Jack Marius. There's a lot of them.
Actually, you would only know of 76.
So, I mean, he's up there just arguing
I'm not even
with
sure
himself.
if he had a number, honestly.
He's Klokke. He probably has a number.
He probably counted. Just like...
He's just up there arguing with himself about everything. So, I mean, I don't know how much of a council of one person in many forms it could be. But, there's that. He's mad. Oh, came across this thing. And, I've seen it a couple of times. Do you happen to know what this is? And I am going to show you...
The symbol?
The symbol. Yep. I'm not going to take it out.
What symbol?
No.
What?
Nope.
So you pull out the piece of paper you received.
Yep.
The parchment you received, and...
Somehow somebody got in my caravan and left it there. Twice.
And he looks at this and he says, I don't recognize it. I've never seen anything like this before.
I couldn't find it in any of my books either, which is weird.
And so he...
or the books that I took when I left.
He takes out, real quick before he, he's got his... He has that tiny parchment that you got from you, but he takes out his giant parchment. his normal-sized parchment. And he takes out, some charcoal and, starts to... sketch real quick and get a quick... looks at it and he says, let me do some research. I don't know if there's anything giant-related about this, but we can try.
I appreciate that.
About the time, you hear some little bit of hustle and bustle outside, as there is a giant standing in front of a horseless carriage, a cart, and looking at the people inside, there's a black-haired woman being very, very just standoffish with this guy. No, I'm here to find my friend, okay? And but this giant, you hear from outside the giant saying, "You have no reason to be here, turn back."
I beg your pardon, I have every right to be here. I'm looking for my friend Klokke.
You recognize the voice. Very clearly recognize the voice.
So you remember those people I told you about? And the really loud French person?
Wow.
So it's pronounced French. Okay. Yeah. Where's she from again?
Oh my god.
The realm of France.
I've never heard. I've been through a lot of realms. I've not seen the realm of France.
Me either. But I've only been to a couple of realities. So.
Well, he's like, okay, well, what about them?
You don't hear that? They're here.
Oh, the loud woman?
I will fillet you where you stand.
We're inside.
No, she's talking to the giant.
You just hear, I will fillet you where you stand. It's like, did she mean flay or like fillet? Like,
she might be speaking French. I don't know. I don't understand half the things she says.
I will baguette you right now.
I don't understand half the things she says. I don't know. She doesn't even understand that I'm a giant. There's a lot of disconnect here.
He just very like darts his eyes like, yeah.
She's calling me a frog. I don't even know. Emmett's a frog.
Yes.
We don't even look. We don't even look the same. He's small.
Just
Moving on.
Anyway, so outside, this giant is like, if you have no business, you turn back. You're not welcome here.
Klokke. I am here to find my friend Klokke. He is a fire giant.
If you're looking for a cloak, you can find one in the city.
Klokke. Klokke.
And so about that time, you just hear him yell, Guntus! Guntus steps outside and he's like, is there something wrong? He says, these people claim to be looking for a cloak. Sound familiar to you? He looks in the house at Klokke, who's, I'm assuming, getting your suit on and everything like that. Yeah. He looks in the house at Klokke. He kind of gives him like a raised eyebrow, like, huh?
Do I know you? Are you home?
He just gestures, yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, he's
taking off his prosthetic arm.
He's like, yeah, he's coming out. A couple moments later, you see Klokke step out, apparently armless, or right armless, I should say.
I'm going to be upgrading that soon, too. I'm going to be adding some things to it.
So one-armed Klokke coming outside, which just sounds like a cloak that has no left sleeve, like just or has no right sleeve. No, the right-armed Klokke, the left-armed Klokke.
Are you okay?
I'm having a stroke. I can't. The cloak is giving me a stroke.
I mean, dealing with my characters in general.
No, but you come outside and see the carriage, the horseless carriage out there, and you see in the back, with his head out the window because he likes the wind, just the good old Mint.
Minty boy.
I'm assuming I can see him.
Yeah, he's like just down the way.
I'm gonna come out and raise my left hand in greeting.
Well, honk the horn. Just a friendly pat and wave back. And I'm gonna yell, Melody, look, there's Klokke. I'm gonna be pointing in his direction.
And she's just gonna get a really big smile, Klokke, and run over to hug him. But she's gonna like stutter step and be like, wait, does he have his armor on?
He has this. He got dressed.
I mean, I'm coming out with very obviously, like, I'm in armor. I went from the leather armor to scale mail armor. Like, it's very
like,
shiny
in her brain, she's just like, wait a minute, I can't hug him.
Yeah. It's very shiny, like, gold and black armor now.
And to good old Mint, he'd be like, oh, game recognizes game.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Upgrade, baby.
Big
upgrade.
You guys do like a chest bump now. You'd hear it from across the land.
Thunderclap.
Thunderclap.
It's how you guys cast Thunderclap. Klokke Thunderclap.
We high five each other.
The thing is, you both are not weak. Like you're stronger, I think, but like you're still like.
Yeah, I think he's a +4. I'm a +2. So
okay, yeah.
We're strong boys.
You guys are strong boys.
It's like the greeting in Alchemist.
Oh no! Yeah. You guys are actually both +2.
Oh, nice.
Both +2. Klokke, you were a 14. Mint, you were a 15. So he has a slight edge on the strength because he's just that 1 point higher.
Just a little bit bigger than me.
Yeah. But you guys are both strong.
Because I focus
with a capital K.
Come out like Armstrong and the guy who runs the butcher.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, exactly.
Klokke,
hey,
you were about
how's it going, buddy?
Klokke, you were about to be glomped by Melody. Do you stop this? Oh, he's rolling. He's making decisions via dice.
Because, like, I was putting the armor on, but the way that I built it was to attach my arm to it, so it goes over a little bit.
Okay.
So that's why I didn't have the arm on. I hastily attach the arm as I see her running. So it's like 3/4 attached. Yeah, like I've got it in the socket just slightly, but I'm missing some of my mobility in it because it's not attached all the way.
So it's like a weird, like, limp hug.
Well, no, it's like it's a very stiff arm. Like I get like
The
3/4
joints are-
movement
Yeah.
because like I'll go to move and then it'll lock in place because it's not catching.
It's like that one guy from...
Not a clue. Cannot help you.
the from Young Frankenstein.
Oh yes, he has
Yeah. He like lights his thumb to light his cigarette. And he's always doing all the... Okay, sorry.
So as she hugs him, she's just gonna kind of say, Klokke, look, okay, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to upset you that much. You didn't have to leave. We could have worked this out.
What are you talking about?
You left.
Yeah, and came home.
Yes.
I had a lot of stuff to think about and fix. And I didn't have the tools in Onyx City. There's no giants there unless I'm there.
But you didn't tell us where you were going.
I had a lot to think about.
You could have let us know. Mint was very worried
You
about
guys had business to take care of, plus Champagne Guy.
I love the new armor.
Me too. It's very nice, right?
It looks great.
It's a lot, I feel like it's going to be a lot better than that leather stuff. The leather stuff was nice
Feel a
for
little,
merchant cloak.
a little less squishy in this.
I mean, I still feel the same, but the armor feels better.
Of course.
It's harder, not so squishy.
Harder shell.
Well, next time you decide to go and upgrade your armor, she's slightly irritated right now.
I didn't just upgrade the armor. Upgrade the armor, I have some new stuff.
Next time you decide to just leave, could you maybe just let us know where you're going? Mint was distraught. He was very worried.
What day did I leave, Mint?
What day did you leave?
A couple days ago?
Yeah, just a few days ago.
When do I normally leave? This time a couple days ago?
Yes.
I left on time.
Well, somebody failed to mention that.
It's been a stressful time.
It slipped my mind.
Next time, just slip a note under my door or something, okay? Send a message. Anything? I was worried about you, okay?
I don't know, you seemed a lot more worried about Champagne Guy. The
I
last
was
time I
trying
talked
to
you.
save his life.
At the cost of everyone else.
No.
I negotiated your release. And you guys decided to attack
He ripped
practically
his soul from his body.
after you guys tried to attack him.
No. It was before. I was retaliating when I saw him. Look, slavery, even soul slavery, is a touchy subject for me. I couldn't just let him steal his soul. What would you have had me do? Just leave him there? With
Obviously,
no soul?
I was attacking, which is why notice how he was there and then wasn't. You're welcome. For one. For two, if he hadn't done something when I negotiated, and then that caused him to do the thing to Champagne Guy, and then
Pretty sure
you
he was gonna
decided
do
to
that
do something.
anyway.
You don't know that. Cause and effect.
I was retaliating, exactly. He caused my effect.
The guy who stopped you guys from getting into town is slowly
eating popcorn?
sidestepping away, like quietly. He's like, I'm gonna go now.
Guntis, you see what I'm talking about.
He's like, Guntis is like,
I'm not even here. And not even a thanks.
Guntis is
I put myself,
candy
the
bar.
caravan, our party, all in jeopardy.
Because
I decided not to leave. I could have gone and brought back the Jack Marys. But I
like
didn't.
they would have been much help. Anyways, either way,
There's
we
a lot
put
of
ourselves
them. There's
in...
a lot more of them than there was of me.
Yes, they might annoy him to death, I'm
And
sure.
my one ballista, which did a lot. Very proud of that. You see that guy? He was like there. He's like, oh, I'm gonna take us. Oh, and then it was like, where'd he go? You were doing what? Yeah, that was me. Got him.
a little bit of the player upped out on that one.
I think you're failing to see my side of things. I don't know about his side. I was just trying to save a life.
My plan was to shoot the cage.
How was I supposed to know that you didn't let me
Trust.
in on your little plan?
Trust the other people.
I don't know what you're thinking. I'm not a mind reader. Well, I am a mind reader, but that's
That's
beside
a
the point.
funny statement, being you're in my head talking a lot.
Yes, but I can only hear what you Never mind, it's really good to see you. And she's just gonna hug you again.
Good to see you, too.
Liar.
Not lying.
Is that a deception?
No.
Exaggerating, at the very least.
He's getting past his frustrations again.
I think what
Because you brought up this whole heated discussion again where he's just like, if people just listen. Like, if we work together, the problem is we're not working together.
Well, then let's work on our communication.
We're individuals working towards a common goal. It's not the same thing.
Do you have a therapist in this giant community? Maybe we could sit down, have a little talk, get all of our feelings
Why do we
out?
need someone else when we're talking right now?
Because now you're mad at
we
me
are
again.
talking.
Not mad.
Perhaps
No.
what is happening is we're struggling through learning how to be a team. Clearly, some communication errors were made when we were faced with whatever that man may turn out to be.
I thought he was a warlock. Is he not a warlock?
Well,
I don't
a warlock can still be a man.
You said
Or-
whatever he was. I was.
Well, he
saying-
could be something else.
He's
too.
not ballista proof. That much we know.
I'm only calling him a man because that was what we saw. That I'm assuming we all saw the same thing. A man in a Hawaiian shirt with, right?
Who can travel through rifts
Who can travel through and fling black lightning from...
Hence why I thought
and
he was a
steal
warlock.
souls.
Warlock.
Or it could be a fiend. Or it could be a demon.
Cloak.
Or a devil.
Cloak, I
Celestial.
recognize you had the chance to leave and you did not. Whatever possessed us, it clearly
Kieran.
didn't affect you.
Obviously.
And yet you stayed in order to help us, and we should be grateful for that. We did not mean to cause any overwhelming by protecting ourselves, or at least trying to figure out some way, but what you did was noble, and I do appreciate that.
That's what a knight would do. Nothing more.
I brought you crumpets.
And that is why you...
So did Guntis. The best crumpets.
She
Always
just
the
looks
best
at her
crumpets.
crumpets like, oh, I guess
My
Did
crumpets bring all
those
the
come
frogs to
from?
the
Did those
eye.
come from Orion's?
they did. Yes.
What did you say?
Those are good.
My crumpets bring all the frogs to the eye.
My trumpet brings all the giants to the yard.
My crumpet brings all the grunts to the eye.
About to cast one of my new spells. I got some fun.
You're going in the chest with Joe,
See, I've got
even
some-
though he's not there.
I got
I
some
guess.
fun stuff now, by the way. And I imbued my
You
card
need to
with
leave that
something
in,
new.
please.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, the sincere, heartfelt thing that Mint said. Please leave that in.
Yeah, as you guys are talking, kind of bickering / getting things patched out and everything like that, Guntis is to the side and he goes, there's a marriage counselor here. I'm pretty sure I can get you a slot in if you guys.
Marriage counselor?
I'm only married to him on Tuesdays. And she points to Mint.
Cloak's gonna finish shifting his arm back into place and then turn it and point at him.
Stop it!
Stop encouraging them.
I just meant like all three of you could go talk. Oh boy.
By the way, I'm Mint.
Melody.
Nice to
Lady
nice to meet
Melody
you.
DuPont, also called
He-
Mad Melody, Melody the pirate, Lady Melody.
He hands out his giant hand, which is like over envelops both of y'all's like easily. Like no, just.
She grabs his pinky finger and shakes it.
Nah, he's not that big, but he is big. Like he's huge.
Yeah, they can be up to 26 feet tall.
Good night.
16 to 26 feet.
Yeah, because my original concept when we were doing like backstory, I thought giants like okay, just like 8 foot people.
Yeah,
like,
he,
or something like that.
he was.
I
he
always
was
imagined
thinking-
like Skyrim type giants, which I guess is probably closer.
Yeah, he was.
Well, yeah.
You were thinking like Goliaths. Goliaths are 8 feet. They're little giants.
Yeah, because they are of the giant race.
Yeah.
They're just like they're a specific kind. They're a sub-race.
Giant giants. And, like,
Yeah.
I was like, dude, no. We're talking like 20 plus feet. They're big.
Yep, they're huge boys. So
Something
yeah.
The clock makes sense.
So when he goes to shake your hand, like his hand can easily just over envelop your entire arm, essentially. Like no issue. And so he's like, nice to meet you, and he reaches down for a handshake, and you both just kind of like grab a chunk of his hand, and he shakes. Well, you be staying long, or what's the plan for you guys?
We actually can't stay long. Kirby specifically mentioned that we need to hurry and come back as fast as possible. Otherwise, all of reality may destabilize. And...
Yeah, I know that part.
Okay.
I know that part. You forget, I helped make the bracers. I broke the thing, I know.
Mike, out of all of us, he probably understands them.
But I had to come home. I had things I had to do.
Just next time, please let us know.
I left on a schedule. Everyone knows.
Can you, make us a timetable chart or something?
No, I'm always everywhere I plan on being when I plan on being there.
Right.
You'll get used to it.
And you look up at Guntus, and Guntus just shakes his head. Like, you never get used to it. No one is as on time for things as Klokke. Klokke is very particular about times.
Oh, by the way, we got robbed by a bunch of giant wolf people like him, and
Rob.
Here.
well, they
What'd they
tried.
take?
They tried to rob us, but
Well, that's not the
She
same
put
thing.
one
You
of
got
them in a
robbed or they
dress.
attempted to rob you. It's two completely different things.
She put
One's successful and one isn't.
She put one of them in a dress.
yeah, I
You
did.
had to dress up.
If he had the audacity to rob us, then he deserves to be embarrassed for a few days.
I mean, you could probably just take it off.
Oh, by the way,
A few
we got
days?
these.
How long is he supposed
There's
to wear
more
the
of you?
dress?
Oh, yeah, there is more of you. I forgot.
Well, I mean, you might have used some sealing wax to seal it to his skin for a few days, but that's another thing. Anyways, here's a bunch of stuff that they left behind. It looks like mostly junk to me, but maybe you could use it
This
for
isn't
your...
junk. This is all useful stuff.
There you go. See, I thought of you.
This will go great with my spaghetti pot.
You're
Your
gonna
spaghetti
make
pot.
a
Oh,
shooting...
yeah. I stopped in the town just, down the mountain. I fixed one of my prosthetics that I had created, and I put a mending spell on it.
Ah.
Yeah. It'll last a lot longer now. Kids grow faster than I thought.
They do. That's pretty ingenious of you.
And I also found out the goggles aren't going to work.
They are.
So-
Why not?
No, I'm making... Well, they're just not going to work the same.
Ah.
So... And besides, she's a girl. Goggles probably not the most flattering thing. I mean, they
could
look
be
great
true.
on me, but,
Melody is thoroughly confused.
little girl, probably not so much. So I'm going to make her a circlet. Something kind of nice and pretty. She
Well-
can just wear.
The things that you do to help these people is very, very good. Very touching.
Was also working on the antidote for your silver allergy.
My silver allergy.
Yeah, you're a werewolf. Silver allergy.
Yeah, yes. I appreciate
I thought he was a
that.
wolf here.
He is.
Yeah, it's werewolf.
Is that different? Is that the same? Are you a werewolf?
Clearly,
Look at him.
he has made me cure from my silver allergy.
I was about to test it.
Sure, I guess.
Actually.
Aren't werewolves allergic to silver? Silver bullets?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
our lore on Earth says that they're allergic to silver. Is that not true?
Werewolves are, yes.
I thought you said she was from France.
She is.
Yeah, France
from
is on
France.
Earth.
But you said she was from the realm of France. Is it?
That's
so
what she
it's
said.
Earth and you're, is
She said she's from France.
France is a country on Earth, which is a planet.
And she said it's like a realm. That's what she told
So
me.
you're from Earth.
Yeah. Do you know where that is?
You told him you were from France.
I am from France. Okay, so
But France is on Earth.
where is Onyx City?
Don't ask me.
And you guys wonder where Klokke gets his water.
It's like
I mean, it sounds like you just say what you mean and mean what you say. Like, just...
Goon just points fingers like, I don't understand either. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, you're doing the thing.
See what I've been dealing with?
never mind.
Why am I the way that I am?
it's all in the raisin.
Raisins?
Yeah.
I lived with that for 3 years.
How were you?
Doesn't seem like a long time to other people.
That's what I say. When you put it that way, it sounds like you're like, been with this guy for 3 years. That's your whole life. I know.
Yeah. You're right.
He goes, well, anyway, you said you need to get back soon. So if you guys need be, I can probably find somebody to get you some portal passage back to Onyx City.
I'm sorry, a what?
Portal passage. We can use it in, like, emergency situations.
We didn't have to trek through the forest and nearly get robbed?
Well, I didn't know you were coming this way.
Me either.
That would be
He's
lovely.
not wrong.
Thank you.
We're only able to use it sparingly because it uses precious resources.
I guess space and time and all of reality depends on us getting back in a timely manner.
That's kind of why I figured this
Alright,
constitutes an emergency.
Yeah, we can't be choosy.
While I'm here, are there any fun shops with giant things? Like,
There you go.
like things.
None
that-
of it will fit you.
No. I
Guaranteed.
have plenty of fine gowns. I don't need those.
I can
Like cool weapons or
You buy 1 gown, you'll probably have
They're all
yards of
too big for
material. Well, that's what I was gonna say. You'd probably have tons of material.
someone who
out of
could-
one
I have to
dress.
make my own. Me! I make my own stuff because everything here's too big for me.
that's because never mind. Dress
You're
that
smaller than I am. What do you mean?
later. Okay, well, what about giant runes? Add some fun giant runes to my. No. Okay.
Guntis, she wants your services. I'm going over to the blacksmiths.
Okay. All right. Let's. You want some runes for what specifically? I can probably help you with something.
What you got?
It really depends on what you need.
Be fair.
She's asking what you got. I'm like,
he
don't
he
you
looks at
carve
you. He's
them?
like, listen. There's a lot of things I could give you that could probably get you killed within a day if I gave you the ability. So
I would like to kill others more efficiently.
Let's go light on that. So is she always wanting death for others?
when she's,
Yeah.
when she's not drunk, then she wants it.
Remember,
even
she
more.
almost killed all of us.
I did not.
That was the thing.
Sure. Listen, like I said, there's plenty of things I can give you,
new
like
armor.
imbue your armor or weapons or something that could possibly give you an ability that would get you killed within a fortnight. I really don't want that on my conscience, so we probably should start with something small.
How about an ability on my armor that will protect me?
Something that increases her constitution. Perhaps when she's
Oh, I don't
drunk.
need help with that.
How often is she drunk?
That's my
I'm
secret.
pretty
I'm always
sure-
drunk.
Yeah.
How often are you a giant?
How often are you a giant? So, with that, he says, I could probably do something. I can give you certain things that can help with, like, help you evade a hit probably a little easier, or something to, he basically goes into, and mechanically what it comes down to is he's like, I can probably see about giving you a boost to your AC, or what I could do is find something that makes it to where it boosts your dexterity saves while you're wearing that armor or something like that. Something that will make it to where you getting out of the way is easier, that kind of thing. It's like, he says, I can give you a single rune, and that's about it. After that, your armor won't be able to take more than that, but I can get you something.
Okay, what about... Are there any items that will boost stealth? That's what she wanted. That's what it was.
Better stealth?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so he's like, I could probably find something that would help you with that. He says, maybe a rune that will make it to where you don't let out as much noise. So whenever you try to sneak around, it would be
You have a rune that would actually make her be quiet?
Shut up, Mint.
nothing's that powerful. But
Why does everyone hate Melody?
We had a very touching moment earlier.
-1 each.
Literally, you touched me.
again to the table, just hit the table one more time. No, he says.
Giving her a hard time because
He says, I could probably find something for you. He's like, basically to where it would make you, as you walk and move around, make less noise. Now, what this would do is this would give you a bonus to your stealth, specifically for sound. So if you're trying to be stealthing physically, like you're not trying to be seen, it wouldn't help there. But if you're trying to not be heard, it would help there. I can get that on your armor, not a problem. I would need whatever piece you're wanting to, like, he's like, what do you have for your armor right now? You just have leather?
Studded leather.
Yeah.
studded leather, okay.
And it's fitted over like a dress, kind of. Because she very much takes pride in her appearance. So she wants to make sure she looks nice.
You're a dirty,
but
filthy orphan. What do you care about looks?
not anymore. She's a baroness now. She's a lady.
Wouldn't mind one of those
can read it.
runes for that added protection.
For a bonus to your AC?
Yes.
Melody is gonna just basically say, thank you very much. How much do I owe you for this?
Just give me your leather, give me your chest plate, and I'll get it fixed for you.
All right.
You get stealth rolls too?
No.
No, I'm going with the AC.
He getting something different. He's getting a little plus to his AC.
I stay alive, so I can keep
You get a plus uno to your AC while you have this armor on.
Ooh, plus uno.
With that, Guntis takes your armors off to give you the proper. He's not going to charge you anything. He knows that you're helping Klokke. So this is a small gift.
Helping.
It's not from his perspective. He's just like, yeah, this is essentially my boy.
Yeah, I got a free AC point. I'm happy.
Like, you guys all have something connecting each other in the backstories. You guys were both orphans. You're technically an orphan. Like, you're...
See, I was waiting for somebody else to catch on to that. I said
Like,
something just the other day.
about
I was
how,
like, I wonder if anybody else is going to put together that we're all orphans.
like, you guys are all orphans. And then, like, you two have, like, the whole, I see you as a son, somebody raised me thing. This one over here has, like, a boss who, like, is very important to her.
I have an Alfred.
You know? You have an Alfred, yes, but you also
Not currently.
Corvus would be...
You also have a Gerard.
Well, Corvus would probably be
Just two
the...
Gerards.
The closest thing to a father figure you have in your life, essentially.
Yeah, why did you name Champagne Man Gerard? There's
didn't think
already
about
a
it.
Gerard in my
It
backstory.
just popped into his head.
I found it funny. I didn't know he was going to be tagging along for the rest of the adventure, okay? That was not my fault.
Not a close thing to say about it.
We've always had unusual approaches to NPCs
I was like,
and keeping them
this throwaway
around.
guy, yeah, his name's Gerard. And then
No, I want to keep him.
throwaway guy gets a lasso
I
thrown
just
around
want
and
him
then
to
just
not die.
trailing off into the sunset with Gerard just like, oh, where are we going?
Looks like your baggage and bad luck.
While you guys are waiting for that, you kind of make your way over to the blacksmith to hang out with good old Klokke boy. What would Klokke be doing at the blacksmith? He made his way there already.
We are adding some armor to the caravan, and I would be working out the new prosthetic arm over there, adding my little new bits and bobs to it, so that I could do different things, working on Emmett, so that he could do a few other things I need him to do. I would also be working on my rifle, because I do want to make that better. But putting more right now, putting just emphasis. They're coming in as I'm explaining to the blacksmith what I would like him to put on the caravan to make it a little bit stronger, while I'm sitting there with my tools out and parts of a prosthetic arm that I'm putting together so that I can replace the one I have.
So you guys watching the caravan's kind of getting a bit of an overhaul on, like, getting fixed up from, like, the past adventure it was on.
It's been tested.
And I keep finding it needs improvements.
Has it been found wanting?
It's constantly
not
being
gonna-
found wanting.
That thing has saved our butts.
Yeah, I was trying to say, I'm not going to poke fun at it.
I literally, like, when I talked to him about this on the phone in the Walmart frozen food aisle,
Wow, that's very specific.
because I remember it.
I was staring at peas when I was talking about this.
We were talking about this, and his concern was it was going to be too overpowered. And I was like, look, I'm just going to use it to, like, get us out of a bad situation. I'm not going to use it in combat. I'm going to use it as just kind of a transportation. And then I actually looked at the stats, and I'm like, this thing is not... This
Get
thing
your
is
beard
not
out of your
really
mouth, it's
very...
gross.
Like, and even fighting against waffle guys, like, they almost broke it. Like, this thing has been... It's not as overpowered as me and the DM originally thought it was going to be.
Well,
like,
I
at
didn't
all.
think it was going to be OP. I also just knew I trusted you not to make it OP, essentially.
Yep.
But
And, like, I'm not even upping its HP. I just keep upping its AC. Like, it's still got crap HP.
yeah, its HP can be run through pretty quickly.
It's a 31 for those wanting to know. Like,
Yeah,
it's nothing.
if it's
And
taking hits, it's
it gets
taking
healed
hits,
through fire being...
It gets healed through fire going through the chimney
specifically
apparatus.
through the
Does
fireplace.
healing work on the caravan?
No, you
Just
can't heal
just
it.
the fire. Okay.
The
It's-
only thing it can be healed by is fire.
Mending can work on it, but like that's a quick fix kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's not as much.
It doesn't restore necessarily. I mean, it may restore a small portion of HP, like very
Yeah.
little, but like the fire in the fireplace will give it a good boost.
Yep.
Whereas mending is a 1 minute to cast and 1 foot, so it takes a while to fix something with mending. Anyway, get everything squared away there. What happens is you guys walk up at the blacksmith. You see like things have been kind of in the works, and while Guntis is working on your stuff, you guys kind of sit there with Klokke, chat up about the place. You kind of, I'm assuming you kind of give him tell him about where you live and everything like that, about the people here and everything?
Yeah, just kind of giving him a rundown, you know.
About that time, what happens?
And then there's Soltis.
About that time, what happens is you guys are sitting there, and you hear some footsteps coming into the big bay opening of the blacksmith, and he says, "Well, look here. It looks like the Grung has brought even more non-giants into our village."
Hey, he's a fire giant.
There's Grungs here again.
You must be the pretentious butthole that we've heard so much about.
Soltis? Yeah, it's Soltis.
Yeah, I gathered.
Wait, she says pretentious butthole, and the first person you think of is me? You haven't... Really? Have you met yourself?
Have you looked in a mirror?
Oh my gosh! That was perfect timing!
You somehow cast hideous laughter on Soltis.
We simultaneously cast vicious mockery on each other at the same time!
Canceled out. Cloak's come back a whole new giant.
He gets angry, he pounds a fist on the blacksmith's table, and he says, "As far as I have it, you will never join the order."
It's not like you're going to be in charge of it forever.
He is
And when I find
already.
the green phoenix feather,
He is
it's not
already
gonna matter.
twice the knight that you are.
Oh, really? You looking to see the size of this man?
I could best you.
Wow.
I'm also working on delicate stuff here. Cut that crap out. You have a training ground for that.
It's like, I'm gonna hit my table.
This is where the intelligent people work.
Minus 1 HP to the table.
The new running joke.
So Cersei's a thing now. So he like
Cast mending.
you say that he's over there. He's just casting mending.
Cast mending on the table.
Like, mate, can you help, please?
Yep. Just go sit over there for a second.
Just sit on dust on this spot. No, what happens
Eilic.
is
You knocked that off, mister.
Yeah, Soltis, cut it out.
when Melody
Yeah.
says, I could best you," he's like, "You couldn't best me in my sleep, love. I wouldn't try."
She's just gonna look over at Mint and completely ignore him. At least we know what to do after dark.
Yes.
So
I hope you like dresses.
Oh gosh, it's like I have no idea what that means. So he says, "Look, get your stuff, get out of town. You're not welcome here, as far as I'm concerned."
I think it's you that's not welcome here. I've seen the praise and the admiration that he gets from the townsfolk. I bet if we put it to a vote, he would win and you'd be the one packing your bags.
She has a point. You seem to be rather unpleasant.
He's like, "You do seem rather unpleasant. You should leave." Like, just so politely,
Right?
just like, "You're kind of icky."
Cleric. Trying to be all
Polite.
tough.
I'm the politest werewolf there's ever been.
Wolf here.
What happens is about that time, as you guys are speaking about this, the blacksmith himself actually steps out from behind the forge. He actually has his leather apron on, and he has his hammer in hand, because his sleeves rolled up and everything. He's been working, and he comes around the corner, and he's like, "Soltis, I feel like you're not welcome here anymore. Maybe you should leave these folks alone."
Looks like it's you packing your bags, sweetheart.
He says,
Nobody's ever called him that before. I think she's taking a shine to you.
Telling
You
him
missed the condescending tone of voice.
the next step is she's putting him in a dress.
Is that a France thing?
"I'm sorry, who's putting what in a dress? What are we..." I'm very confused.
Me too.
We're oddly enough, they're on the same page. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
She's been putting people in dresses. I guess it's a French thing.
I don't. He's like, "As I said, get your stuff and get out." And that's when he turns to walk away.
Well, I'm busy. I'll leave when I'm done. Bye.
The blacksmith comes over and he goes like, "Sorry about Soltis. He's a bit of a sourpuss when
That's
he
putting
doesn't
it lightly.
when he doesn't get his way, at least."
I can tell.
Like a child.
And he looks over at Klokke. He's like, "He's good for protecting this city. At
Gotta be
least."
good at something.
You know, I can't
Being a
say
representative of the Knights is not it.
Can't say I disagree with you there. Anyway, friend of Cloak's. My name's Anders. I run the Smith.
Nice to meet you, Anders.
You helped
nice
me
to
build
meet
the
My
caravan.
name is Mint.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
This is the brainchild of Klokke, but I helped him put it together.
This thing
quite
has saved us
impressive.
many times.
Off topic. Where does Soltis live?
I don't care. Here. Somewhere.
He
lives in the keep.
I sort of say he basically the barracks is what the best way to describe it. He's like,
Darn. That
Yeah.
means it's probably populated
he
with
says
quite a few guards.
He looks over.
Yeah,
and
but
he
they
says,
don't suck.
That's unfortunate. I was going to cut the butt out of all of his pants.
Out of curiosity,
That's going to take a long time. Have you seen that guy?
It's a very odd brand of revenge, but I'll take it.
Anything that'll humiliate him.
out of
He does
curiosity,
that every day to himself.
He doesn't need any help.
If I've learned anything since being gone, that guy is a tool. And not a useful one.
genuinely wondering, as Mint too, which one of these giants was the one that assigned you the task of finding the green phoenix feather?
Oh, Soltis.
I had a feeling that was the one.
Yeah.
Anders looks at you and he says, his task for you was to go find a green phoenix feather?
Yeah, green phoenix feather. That's what he said.
That's okay. That makes a lot of sense. So you do know those don't exist, right?
Mint gets really quiet.
I'm pretty sure they're out there somewhere. I've seen a lot of stuff in these other realities.
Well,
Like, there's a
you
whole
haven't-
world full of fish people.
You haven't gone and told
Don't
them
forget the
these yet,
pancake wizard.
But you were telling people in town and things were to spread and everything. It's like, I have heard you've been on some adventures recently, so
Yeah, there's like a breakfast place, and then there's a world full of fish people. So,
he goes,
there's a whole reality based around vacation.
It was lovely,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
No,
I mean,
Well, except for the murder
this has been a vacation.
guy.
it's been a nice time since I've been home.
But are there endless Mai Tais here? No, there are not.
What is she talking about? You have lots of ties.
Mai Tais.
Yeah, your ties. I know.
do
No, it's
ladies
like a
wear
drink
ties where you're from?
Called a Mai Tai? It's a drink?
You drink a tie.
No.
I'm sorry, what realm is she from?
France.
She's
No.
from the realm of France.
No,
Yeah.
I am from the country of France.
Oh, Earth.
On the
she
planet
said that.
Earth.
Do giants have toucans? Do you have toucans for her?
Over there.
No, it's a bird.
On the shelf.
I got some oil here. I can
Yeah, on the shelf.
and he puts 2 cans of oil
A
down. and he's
bird
like,
made of toucans.
do you want a bird made of 2
That's
cans?
what she's asking for.
I mean, I can make that into 2 cans. Like, I can make those 2 cans into a bird. Is that what
I mean,
you
I
want?
can-
Do you want a can bird?
I can. Would you rather just have a bird? I can get you just a bird.
Is it a pretty bird?
Well, I mean,
Pretty bird.
he's like, he points over to his loft, and there is the giant version, equivalent to him of a raven, and it is
Haha, its name is Jack.
no. Well,
It's Mac.
This is Norse. It has to be Raven. If it's anything else, it's not. It's yeah. No, he points up to basically a giant version of Raven, and he looks up at he's like, it's pretty. It could also eat you. I'm pretty sure in one bite.
No
Yeah.
thanks, you can keep the pterodactyl.
Well, it's not a pterodactyl.
That's not very nice.
What?
That's a good boy.
Oh.
Well, you're a good boy too, but him.
He said he'd eat me.
He could eat you, that's what he said.
And he looks up and Axel. And so Axel comes and lands on his shoulder, and he goes
Is your girlfriend named Rose?
Do you have to insult everyone?
That wasn't in
I
character.
don't even know if that was an insult. I don't know what it means. He's very confused because he doesn't get the reference.
Technically,
I'm
neither
assuming.
would Melody. That's a little after her time.
Well, maybe it was a Nostradamus prophecy.
Axel Rose was a Nostradamus prophecy.
He reaches into a bag, grabs a handful of bird seed, and he just holds his hand up for Axel. Starts eating out of his hand, and he's like, "Axel's a pretty good boy. He's really nice. I promise you, he doesn't hurt or anything like that. You want to pet him?" And he takes him and he lowers him down to the ground. This you could probably mount this bird. Oh wait, do you guys have these in your realm?
They're a lot smaller.
Oh.
And,
Well,
you
yeah.
know, not
Makes
really.
sense. Yeah.
The biggest thing that I've seen is an albatross. Have you ever seen an albatross?
A what?
That sounds horrifying.
An albatross?
It-
Is it a form of bat?
No, it's just a giant bird.
Oh.
I have no idea if albatrosses are even anywhere near France.
They're not.
We'll just pretend she traveled once to see one.
They're a coastal bird. I mean, they're basically seagulls, but bigger.
They're like Australian seagulls.
Albatrosses breeding at the French Southern Territories in the southwestern Indian Ocean on the Crozet, Kerguelen.
Stop speaking.
Aren't you French?
The furniture's gonna start floating. Stop saying those words.
That does not look like a French word.
Says the French guy.
Kerguelen. And St. Paul, Amsterdam Island Archipelagos.
Okay, so with that, you guys kind of chit chat with Anders for a while and Axel and everything. Yeah, well, Anders is the nice guy.
What's his name?
You know, I already knew that. I already knew that Anders was gonna be cool because like. Him and Klokke were, working together, and he helped Klokke with the stuff. So
yeah.
I was like,
I brought
Anders
him in
has
as a character
to be cool.
he didn't even know he was going to play yet.
Yeah, Anders had because I played him for half a second in your backstory.
Yeah, it was because they're like, oh, well, you're going to go. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go get my caravan. They're like, what?
From the blacksmith.
Yeah,
We've been working on it.
Blacksmith, we worked on it.
Yeah.
It's like, you helped him with this? Yeah.
Sorry, Guntus. So anyway. About that time, you guys chit-chat with him for a while. About that time, Guntus comes back with y'all's armor, with your chest plates, and he says, well, you guys should be good now. I put the rune for silence on yours, Melody, and then he looks at Mint, he goes, I put the one for protection on yours, so you should be safe.
Thank you so much.
This is the only alteration they're going to be able to take. If I put anything else on here, they would crumble under the weight of magic, essentially.
Oh.
So
That's cool.
Understood.
Thank you very much. And she's gonna go in for a hug.
You can basically hug his thigh, essentially. He's like, oh, okay. You feel a very large hand pat you on the back.
Ow.
Paul. -1. So, you guys gonna be needing to take your way back soon?
Yeah, I'm finishing up this arm.
If that's the case, I can get you over to the elders. We should be able to get you passage back to the keep, back to Onyx City, pretty quickly. Back up your caravan. We should be able to get on the way.
Well, we thank you so much for all the kindness you've shown us.
It was really nice to meet you. I've always wondered where Klokke came from. He's quite the interesting fire giant, and he's become a dear friend. So,
well,
you have a special boy. I hope you know that.
I do. That's why any friend of his is a friend of mine. And that's why I'm glad to help you out.
You hear that? We're friends, Klokke.
That's what I heard.
That's what was said. Those words were spoken. Good luck
Somebody said that.
getting him to admit you're friends.
I'm married to the player, and he won't even admit that we're friends.
Well, to be fair.
And I'll go over and I'll throw some levers. Get the caravan packed
Get all
up
shrunk down. Guntus takes your stuff, he helps you guys with your caravan and everything, get you over to the elders. He talks to the elders and he explains to them what's going on and what we need to use the resources. He's willing to put up any cost needs to be to make sure they understand this is an emergency. Like if you have to count it against me or something like that, I'll take the hit or whatever. Essentially,
On our way out, I want to grab some of my funds from my clock because I was running low, and I'm going to grab a box of crumpets.
sure. What do we have? Do we have a number of what you have stored up away? Or was it just kind of like you have extra funds kind of thing?
Yeah, I've got just money up there.
Yeah.
Because I started off with 250 or something.
And then you stored it away?
I started off with 250 and then I spent it on stuff at the magic shop.
Yeah.
In Klokke.
Yes,
so I was like,
right.
I'll just go back when I go back and I'll grab more money.
Okay.
So
yeah. The elders understand your situation. They go, okay, so that makes sense. So they arrange for a portal to get everything squared away. And, basically you're standing in this circle in the ground, and they're getting the spell ready and everything like that. Guntus comes over and he says, thanks for coming to see us. I'm glad you got everything set up, but be safe, okay?
Here, try some crumpets from Onyx City. They're from Orion's. They make interesting
He
flavors.
looks at the, I'm assuming there's the tiramisu ones.
Yeah.
And he looks at he's like, and he looks over at Klokke, points at the plate.
They're good.
Are they?
Yeah, I mean,
Alright.
they're not like the ones that you get, but they're really good.
I'll try them.
They're better than seaweed.
Ew. Seaweed crumpet.
This man over here is the version of
It
anything
gives a
seaweed does.
visible, like,
Then it's like,
Dry heaves.
That's going on the cover.
So what happens is he takes the tiramisu, he takes a bite of one of the crumpets, and he just kind of goes like, "Okay, that's interesting. Where'd you get these?"
A place called Orion's. It's like a Irish-Italian fusion restaurant.
She's
Okay.
using words. I don't know.
I don't know what Irish Italian means, but okay.
It has good food. It's a restaurant in town.
Clearly, yeah. And so he he takes a bite and he's like, "These are actually pretty good." And he goes, "Okay, well, I'm keeping these."
They're like tiny to him. They're like little bonbon
Oh
size
yeah,
to him.
no, they're like $silver pancakes, just like.
Trade for the box that I took.
Yeah.
You weren't interested. Someone might as well eat them.
He had Guntis crumpets. Like,
Yep.
those are gonna be the best.
It's like Mom's
that's
mac
like
and cheese.
Sister Lily's salted venison. Nothing else comes close.
Nothing's
They're
the same.
imported special just for me.
All right. So what happens is, so they get this circle ready for the teleportation. They understand that there's a spot in Onyx City designated for you guys to go to. It's gonna be near the keep, as near as possible. They get the teleportation ready. You guys feel the magic start to take hold. A similar feeling that you felt recently going through portals. It's not a very unfamiliar feeling at this point.
We're already
Right.
going through, or we're
You're
about to.
It's starting up. It's gearing up. What's up?
Before we go through,
Like to flip a nickel and see what happens.
she wants to use her forgery kit to screw with Soltis. She wants to write a letter basically telling him he's on trial and he has to report to whatever their version of a courthouse is at 8 a.m. in the morning.
Well, let's say you did this before you went to the portal.
Okay.
So, yeah, let's say you've already gotten
I
that
need to
letter.
start interrupting more. I forget.
You're fine. Go ahead and roll for your forgery kit and everything.
14.
If you would have asked Klokke, like, hey, what's your version of like a courthouse? He would have responded with a courthouse. Like,
Oh,
it's just the same thing in this world.
cool. What's your judge name?
Technically,
Yeah.
Soltis.
Oh.
He's in charge of this particular group of knights.
Well, that poses a problem. Does he have a girlfriend?
Would you date that guy?
Well, no, but I have refined taste, my dear.
Giants have standards most of the time.
How can I screw with Soltis?
One of the elders. I will give you one of the elders of like this, like the people who was making the decision of letting you go to use the portal and all that kind of stuff. The one that is in charge, the one that's like the eldest of the.
The eldest of the elders?
Yes, the eldest of the elders. The eldest of the city of the city of up here in Mount Hope is Tuva.
Tuva.
Yep.
Always tell him that he needs to report to Tuva. It's that one.
Perfect. And so she's gonna forge up a document, basically making it sound like he's in trouble, or
With the 14.
Yep.
What happens is, you get the, where are you leaving this letter? You're just leaving it where you take off from, like just you put it on the ground and then.
No,
teleport.
she's actually gonna look around. How do I get this to the keep, Klokke? Where it'll be delivered to him? Do you have a courier?
I mean, yeah. Just put it in the box.
Perfect. So she's just gonna set it in the box and all that.
Okay.
We may be giants, but we still have like a mail system.
I don't want to assume.
You assumed I was a frog.
I mean, you just have slight resemblance to a frog. That's all.
I look nothing like Emmett.
Okay.
He's small.
You can't break it to him gently. It's not gonna happen. You just can't.
It's best not to worry about it.
Just let it go. Just let it go. No. What happens is you get your letter arranged and everything like that, and then once the portal, as I said, you guys are standing in the portal circle.
Oh crap!
And, teleportation circle.
Oh crap! I don't like that.
I left Emmett on the table.
Can you call him to hop this way? I'll go get him, and she's gonna go to get Emmett.
I'm assuming you picked him up before you left the.
I rolled for that. Because of everything else going on, I rolled for if I remembered to get Emmett because he was mending the table.
Oh my!
I mean, she can
How
say
far away
going
is
to
the
grab
table?
Emmett.
she can say that she's going to get him, but I'm going to be using my my boots and just teleport stepping very quickly that way. Yeah.
So are you going to let Melody know that she's walking away for no reason?
Probably not. Well, I mean, you would be passed by him. You would see him.
Yeah, every 15 feet I would appear in this room.
Oh. Is he... Mint, is he going to get Emmett?
I'm back at the circle, but I can't hear you. He's going to get Emma himself.
I said okay, and she's going to turn around and come back.
So many rule Nazis are going to be so pissed off at how we run some of these items.
That's not how Boots of the Winding work.
Yeah, well, shut up.
Yeah, this is definitely a test for those people in the uniqueness of
Our podcast?
listening in on somebody else's game where it's like,
this is
we'll
why
do things this way.
Wizards of the Coast will never be able to sue us because, dude, I am not playing true D&D 5e. I am homebrew and stuff, and I am rule cooling a lot of crap. I'm very much the... Somebody, it was one of the popular D&D YouTubers, was like, here's the 7 or 8, I can't remember, types of Dungeon Masters there are. One of them was the cool cousin, and it was like, this is the guy who rules and cools pretty much everything. It's like, you want to use this, but it's not the way it's supposed to be? Cool, let's see what happens. And like, it's just very much like the cool cousin. I'm like, I'm a cool cousin, aren't I? Like, I'm the one who just doesn't care that much.
No,
We do figure out ways to justify it, though.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I hard limit myself without his help. I'm just like, no, it can only do this.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's one thing I love just about this game is I can go, hey, that's a cool thing to do. But then, like, if you get to like where you're doing some free range stuff, I'm like, I'm gonna limit you because it's not gonna be fun if you go god mode. Like, there's no fun for you to be had if you just like, I'm a god now, I can do whatever I want. Like, it's not fun.
Bat dog.
Free range, no matter what. What happens is he comes back with him and everything like that. And at that time is whenever the
Table's fixed.
Yeah. At that time is whenever the teleportation circle is, being used up. Like the elders, they're trying to.
And Mint's just sitting there at the circle.
Just been waiting. He's been crisscross applesauce.
I'm a good boy.
Yeah, you're like, I was told to sit and wait. Sit, stay. And you're like,
My tail's wagging.
just
Yeah.
they throw you a treat. Anyway,
You got a ball?
So you guys feel as I said.
What
you
are the
feel
size of tennis balls?
You feel the magic. You feel the magic of the teleportation circle, gearing up and everything. Kind of that warm sensation of the magical effect and everything. And before you know it, you are whisked away through the portal. It's different because it's not realm travel. You're traveling within the same realm. You're traveling within the same reality. It's just from one point to another. But the sensation is real. The feeling seems familiar. I will say that as you guys are, gearing up to, because it's an instantaneous kind of thing, really quick. For you, Mint, the trip feels a little bit longer. These two just, they're there. Boom, boom. Point A, point B. For you, it feels, not that it wasn't the same amount of time for you. It feels like you got delayed a couple seconds. So, as you get that delay, right before you, because you can, again, in this instant,
perceive inside?
you don't. No. What happens is no roll needed for you in this case. What happens is you see yourself actually going through the portal. You've never traveled this way specifically, so you're not familiar with that sensation of it. You don't know what to expect when you actually see it.
Okay.
When you're on your way there, right before you reach your destination, as you're approaching it, it's probably like a matter of 5 seconds from point A to point B kind of thing. As you're approaching it, you see a giant symbol in front of you. As you are whisking towards it as fast as possible. And I'll go into more detail here in a moment, but as you catch that glimpse of that, whisk right past you, you go through it, and then you hit your destination, and in the same exact moment...
I go through the
you whisk
through
right
the
through
symbol.
it. Mm-hmm. And then as you... it's almost like it's not...
A giant symbol or a giant
A huge symbol.
Okay.
A big symbol.
Large.
Yes, a large. Now, it doesn't... It's definitely not a... You don't feel it physically or anything like that. You just see it. It's just there to, basically a sign. And then in the same moment, instantaneously, you were all three landing, and to you two, felt like nothing. To you that took... that was... what was that? You don't know what just happened. But you know that when you saw it, they weren't with you. They weren't, next to you.
Can we tell that he's
No.
No, like, by his facial expressions, can we tell he's...
I mean, well, yeah, I mean, you just landed, so, you know, if you were to look at him, you might see
That's what I'm asking.
What would... well, that depends on him, though. Mr. Mint, what would you be doing in that regard? Would you be kind of, like, have a bewildered look on your face?
It'd be probably a mix between contemplation and bewilderment.
Like, confused?
It's just like a...
Contemplative.
What was that? Yeah, so contemplative. I probably should... So he's just kind of pausing a second to think about what he just saw.
Mint, are you alright?
I think I'm fine for the moment.
Did it make you feel sick? Sit down.
Maybe I will. And yeah, that's all I'm saying about it.
Giant travel.
Do you need anything? A glass of water? Or she's gonna, like, try to, like, instinctively put her hand on his forehead and then realize that probably won't work. And she doesn't have a rectal thermometer on her.
Wow.
Whoa!
Just... When you guys come through, where you've landed is the giant embassies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where basically it's just a place for any kind of political meeting or anything like that. But that's where the teleportation, the other end of the teleportation circle, was left for travel. The embassy's not very far. It's towards the center of town, just like the keep is. So you're not very far from the keep at all. But, you know, you go to find a seat, you're just sitting there. Again, this is a giant embassy, so there are like much bigger chairs. Like, they're just, you guys could all fit on a average-sized giant chair.
This all looks normal.
Yeah, like, just, finally, normal-sized, furniture.
Yeah. They got all the comfy stuff.
So, with that.
She did verbally ask if he needs water or anything.
Oh, nah, I just need a moment to collect myself, I think. It's not that I feel sick. I just need to... First time and all that, through that type of travel.
Okay. Very well, then. Is this normal for people, Wolfear, to be affected? I feel fine.
I don't know. It's the first time I've ever traveled like giants.
Just as a question, do I recognize this?
The symbol? No.
Okay.
No. So, after you've collected yourself, gotten to your feet a little bit, got a little, rest from there. Because, it's different than the reality travel you guys have been doing, so it may feel a little more rough. Or maybe not a little rough. It's really probably be more gentle in that regard.
It was rough for me.
It was wow. Do you want to stay in the show? Like, do you want?
Wow, are we firing people now?
I might be. Like, if he keeps up with this stupid rough pun. It's like he keeps on referencing that one. Do you want to stay in the show? No. What happens is after you guys get everything collected and get on your way, would you say anything to them, or would you kind of keep it to yourself, like out of just like I don't want to?
For the moment, I'm keeping it to myself.
Yeah, you don't want to cause any like rocking the boat or anything like that. Yeah. Well, after you guys get everything collected and on your way, you make your way towards the keep, I'm assuming, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, to check in with Kirby, because he seemed very much like we needed
let's
to...
let's get this done, So you guys get to the pit.
Yeah,
and,
let's keep the world from falling apart. And
Hey, she asked if you're okay.
she did.
So with that,
He's okay.
you guys come in there, Kirby is doing his thing, and he says, "Oh, good, you found him. Okay, that was... Well, how did you guys get back so quick?"
Giant travel.
Apparently they can teleport or something. I don't know. What was that?
Jack Marius comes in and he says, "It's not quite realm travel. It's basically giants are very good and very resourced when it comes to teleportation, especially between realms. But they're actually quite good at getting you from place to place on the same realm. So you realm traveled here,
We did.
or shifted a little bit. Where
She's going to send message and say, just to make sure, what's the passphrase?
Oh, to Jack Marius?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, bloody, baguette. French.
Merci beaucoup.
Yes, French. So he says, okay, so you traveled here. Where's the vehicle?
Uh-oh.
In our hurry...
You left it on Mount Hope, didn't you?
We did.
Mm-hmm.
At least it's in good hands.
Thank heavens I moved my trunk into your caravan.
You left the vehicle, which any of those people could use as a roller skate, in the middle of their town.
You know, you have so many Jack Marrii that perhaps you could send one to retrieve it.
You give me a headache every time we speak.
I'm doing my best.
Could you request to travel through the Giants to portal back over there?
I probably could get somebody to go and get it, I guess.
You guys borrowed it from him?
Technically, Kirby gave it to us,
Hey, whoa, hey, don't bring me into this.
but you're the one that gave it to
Well,
us.
no, yeah, through approval, right? And he's like, I did technically, this is technically on me.
I had nothing to do with it this time.
So
It
in
wasn't
our
even here.
defense, we were told to get back as soon as possible, and we did so. If we would have taken the carriage, it would have taken us another 3 days.
Kind of assumed he would do the courtesy of returning the vehicle that you brought him.
Okay, next time we'll take an extra 3 days and risk all of space and time, but if that's what you want us to do.
He begins to rub the bridge of his nose. You're used to seeing him in this position. He's just...
What have you guys been doing to him while I was gone?
Technically, it's the Jack Marrii that's been causing most of the issues. By the way, how's your babysitter working out?
Jack Marrii.
It's a way we're dealing with the multiple.
They're
Jack.
77 now.
Did you have eyes out here now?
That caught me off guard. He says, there was
my goal.
They gave some way to keep track of me by giving me a multiple name, I guess. You know,
The plurality
plural,
of Jack
the
Marries.
plural name, yes. Yes.
They're clones.
I know they're technically me. They're all me.
That's what I told the Giants.
The Jack Marius 1,
Council of Jack
Marius 2.
Marius.
Like, I'm Jack Marius Prime.
You just
Jack
sit
Marius
up here and
2,
argue with
3,
yourself.
4. Anyway, so...
There you go. Gerard can go get the carriage. With one or two of the Jack Marrii.
He could go get it.
He is preoccupied.
What does that mean?
It means he's preoccupied.
By babysitting, correct, and not having a lobotomy?
Lobotomy.
You signed
We
something.
did not give a lobotomy. We did not. He's under trance. What's the difference? He's under a trance. There's a difference. I have to get into his mind.
That is a very stark contrast.
What did you need to get into his mind for?
We're trying to get past the memory spells.
Oh.
He's going to end up a vegetable. I just know it.
No, we did not lobotomize him. He's gonna go back to normal. It's just
He's an asomer. He's not a vegetable.
right now he thinks he's a rock.
That's much better than a vegetable.
He thinks he's a rock, so he doesn't move. That's what it comes down to.
That's pretty smart.
I should have just left him to die in Paradise. Probably would have been less painful.
Well, he wouldn't have had a lobotomy at that point.
What?
I said he wouldn't have had a lobotomy. He doesn't have one now, but we were going to give him one.
He's at least...
I have a signed paper from you.
I didn't say I was doing it now. I said I was
Or
going
ever.
to.
Can you make him unrock?
Eventually, but right now he's a rock, so we can do the experiments on him.
This poor man.
But he is breathing.
I mean, rocks.
Oh my
breathe.
goodness. And he,
Oh no.
he runs up the stairs as fast as he can. Rocks don't breathe!
I have to be honest, it's probably amazing that the world, all the realities haven't collapsed on themselves before under the watchful eyes of the Jack Marrii. We might want to consider adding more people to this council.
The reason I'm laughing so hard is because I genuinely didn't think of that until you said that. And so
I was waiting for a moment to insert it.
And so my brain went, that's a good point. He's probably not breathing. So I had to. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so that's...
Cloak's gonna bolt after him.
So Kirby's sitting there and he's like, all right, well, good thing you're back in as quick as possible. Is there anything you guys want to get everything ready before you head out? I mean, I know that you've been traveling a while. Probably want to get some food.
Some food and some rest would probably be nice before the travel.
Yeah, I mean, well...
Where are we going next exactly?
Do you need...
Do we have time?
He's like...
I have
Sounds
some
like this
takeout in
might
my
be-
The
room.
thing is, I don't know how much time we have. I
I'm
don't
sure-
think I'll ever know how much time we have.
I'm sure
because
wherever we're going, we'll have food. Or here, how
reality
about...
itself is ripping apart. So.
Okay, how about this? You send someone for food for us, and we will eat it after we are all ready to go and right before we jump through the portal. Will that make us sick? That'll probably make us sick. Can you
I don't-
realm hop after
I'll
eating?
call in some Grub Dash. So he... okay, I can't remember if I named it Dash Grub or Grub Dash or whatever.
We'll be ready to go, but we will have to bring Klokke back. Hopefully he's ready
right.
to go too.
Well, Klokke, what would you be doing after running up for the Jack Marius? Like, you run up with him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Klokke brought him back against his will, but not for him to be killed.
He's like, no, I'm not making sure that dude doesn't die.
It's like, hold on. I mean, I like the guy.
It's like, that's not my fault.
I didn't bring him to die.
So you run up with the Jack... yeah, you and the Jack Marius go quickly. You follow him right into that room, and he's sitting there as a rock. And the other one's standing above him like, what happened? What happened? And the other one's like, yeah. So I guess he kind of stopped breathing because we told him that he was a rock. You put him in the trance and everything. So he just kind of fell asleep. And I guess when he fell asleep, his breathing kicked back in. So, good news. Apparently, the automatic breathing thing we all do just kind of kicked back in. And so he goes, oh, thank goodness. Well then. So that's what it's just...
Are you sure this is the right guy for this?
You know, talking about Jack Marius 86?
86?
There feels like there's more of you than there was.
Something's happened. 17 went on a rant and kind of just went crazy and cloned himself a bunch of times.
Do you not have some kind of, like...
I have changed the locks on the room for the cloning machine several times. They all are me, so I know where I hide my stuff.
I may have a solution.
Oh, no.
I'm not killing any Jack Mariuses.
I mean...
Why not?
That is a solution, but it's not the one I had.
All right, what solution would you have in mind then?
How about an arcane lock?
Do you know how to cast one of those?
I do.
You can.
Oh, yeah. I have one on my caravan.
I'll show you where the cloning room is. And so, how long does it last? I can't remember.
We've talked about this. It's until I decide it doesn't.
Is that
or
what
it gets
is?
broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So
It's until I decide it doesn't or it's
get
broken.
past it, but it's very hard to get
It
past.
is very hard, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he shows you where the room is, and 86 is sitting there going like, "I'm the most qualified one for this. What was he being mean to me for?" He's like- As you leave the room, he's just a little hurt. He's is it my voice? And he looks over at the other Jack Marius, and both of them are just just shaking, like nodding their heads. Like,
Nothing to do with the fact that the man stopped breathing.
yeah.
Like, of all the things to choose, you picked a rock. It's like,
with
you,
that-
sir, are a sloth.
While they're getting that done, yeah, you're just a sleeping little sloth. You're just a tired little sloth boy. Keep breathing.
You're a hibernating bear. Just
There you go.
stay right there.
Mint. Before you get food and everything like that, it's on its way. Before you guys set out and everything, what would you be doing to kind of like get ready for the trip?
I mean, pretty much ready to go. But yeah, no, sorry, I don't have anything.
No, you're good. You're good.
I have nothing interesting to add.
I thought you were like running to do something before you head out. That's fine.
Was there?
I thought because you guys were talking about getting food and rest, and so I thought you were going to be doing something.
Well, it sounded like Kirby was kind of flustered by asking for rest. So
Yeah, no, he wants you
I
guys
was
to go on more
changing
stuff.
my mind, and I was like, maybe we should just eat some food and
Yeah, okay.
depart.
As you guys are getting ready to go and kind of giving your, I'm assuming because you have your armor and everything on you.
Yeah.
Do you have like any kind of bag or anything you carry, anything like that? Like any kind of like anything for your supplies? I'm assuming you have a pack.
Like a over the shoulder pouch. that hangs at the side.
Okay. Getting prepped for that as you're going through, looking through your
Okay.
Yeah.
I get what you're going.
Yeah. As you're going through that, something catches your eye. You something you haven't seen before, and as you look through it, you find something a little extra in your bag.
Nope. You'll get one eventually.
Be patient.
Is there money in it?
Nope.
And as you pull this up, you see that is the same symbol you saw when you teleported, and that is
You know Melody's right there, right?
nope. Melody is not there, and that is where we're gonna leave this episode of Dice Party.
No.
No, what do you mean no?
Can we play on Monday?
No,
Why?
we're not playing on Monday
Why not?
because we have stuff to do.
No, we don't.
Hey, party people. Thank you so much for listening and coming on this adventure with us. Please like, share, and subscribe to the Dice Party podcast. And also, please rate our podcast on your favorite podcast platform. You can also find us on social media. That way you can keep up with all the latest Dice Party news. I hope you'll join us on our next adventure. See you later.